Hey there, my name is Vivi. Actually, it's Valeria, but whatever. Welcome to my channel. Here I'm kinda documenting the life of a model between countries. So this is the part 2 of my vlog about my third contract in China. We were trying to count and probably this is like my 10th contract. Maybe I should celebrate. Maybe I should cry, not sure. Anyways, today I'm gonna show you my first jobs in China this season. My contract started with like very random job, I would say, because for this job they were trying to get me here from Vietnam as soon as it was possible. So I entered China on 15th, and on 17th we already had a flight from Hangzhou to Urumqi. They only told us that it was going to be a big Chinese show and that was going to be in Urumqi, which is literally the other part of China.
华省中文在您的耳边以语音播报的是高速刚刚是为什么
For me, for those 2 weeks before the contract, I already had my 3 or 4 flights. So this flight kinda got me exhausted. So we kinda had a hope for the free time. That was wrong. That was wrong. As soon as we arrived at the hotel, they literally sent us to try the clothes. Okay, before we had a scandal about food, so they gave us some food. Because believe me, hungry models are not the people you would want to work with.
She don't expect us to be smiling.
Yes! You're gonna be in vlog, bitch. So this is for the girl, I don't know, I think this is the whole light for this room. Yeah.
That's the maximum light?
That's the maximum
Yeah.
light.
Well, we're gonna sleep like that, so...
绝对一魔术师姐姐，全程。
So we ended up like this. Do you think we're gonna have any rehearsal today, or...? I think the black
Really?
gives you much more sexy vibe.
Much more? Do you need more sexy vibe from that?
Okay, stop. This sun is good. Yes.
而来的嘉宾，我是中国联的一位会。
Как же он гнал, как же он гнал. What is this? What's going on?
Блять, первый раз в моей жизни. The hell is that?
You probably think we had some rest after such a long day. We finished about like 1 a.m. But we still got the main show on the very next day.
Like, you should never give me money. Because if I have money, I want to buy shit like this. What is that?
what I call a model life. Once you get used to the schedule like that, later you just can't live without. So the next morning we had the flight back to Hangzhou. Actually it was 2 flights because of the layover. So I got 2 more flights for my flight schedule this month. And the next morning, me and the girls, we had the shooting for the local magazine's sunglasses. So I need to confess, I didn't expect much from that shooting. I saw the team, I saw the clothes. I felt like I'm in Europe again, but this time they give a fuck about me. Because the level and that undescribable feeling of high fashion everywhere, it's just... you can only feel it. Everything was so stylish, so chic, so high fashion. I was spoiled by e-com in Guangzhou and never expected something like that in China. Because when I was talking about the previous show, the first one, I was like, yeah, it was very Chinese. It really felt like Paris for me. So even though we spent like a lot of hours there, we got exhausted again. It was the work of art, really. So I'm sitting here on the so-called mountain peak with my notes, coffee. Let me show it because I fucking love Luckin coffee. They have different collections every time I come to China. Last time I was there, it was like SpongeBob. Now it's Hello Kitty. Hello fucking Kitty. Are you kidding me? So, another contract in China has started for me, and it has successfully started. Spent 2 days in Urumqi, and right after that, we had like a big group shooting for a magazine. That was amazing. I have never expected China to have a level of photography like that, because I've never experienced that before. Because it was like, believe me when I say, even better than in Europe. Of course, it depends on the city and on the agency and on the market in the specific area. But like, I get used to some e-com, boring TVC style shootings in China. So it was like always only commercial. And we had such a perfect fashion shooting. I was like, oh, why does it feel like Paris? So I'm very happy to be here. And I'm very happy that Hangzhou chose me. Because I believe that it's like in Harry Potter. It's the one who is choosing the withered. I've managed how to put my phone here so I don't need to hold it anymore. Such a genius. What I want to say is that every time China felt differently for me. My first ever contract in China and for my first ever contract in my life, I felt just lost. China was never something I was dreaming of. So I had to tolerate it before my Paris dream can happen. And I was struggling. There's a huge story about fake documents, fake friends, fake love, fake everything, fake mindset. I was completely lost, but that's a huge story. So generally, during my first contract, I was struggling. Then I promised myself to never come back. But then I did. After 2 years, I've returned to China. It was last year, and it felt differently. I almost enjoyed it. Like, I found out that there are some things that I really like about China. Still, it was not easy, most of the time exhausting. I had troubles. But after the second contract, I've realized that I may come back again. But the only thing that was interesting for me was my Europe. It is never what you think it is. So my mindset has changed and I was lost. And then, occasionally, I started to travel Asia, which I was never thinking of before. I've spent 3 months in Taiwan, then 2 months in Thailand, different parts of Thailand actually. That line. Then I moved to Vietnam. And then, after 1 month I'm here. During that time that I was traveling Asia, more and more I was realizing that Asia is not that bad. I can have my job, my friends, even my dreams here in Asia, and it'll be easier for me because Asia is literally all the time giving me whatever I want. Like, all the opportunities comes to me naturally here. It was never about China. It was about me. Because this time, I have arrived in China and I'm genuinely happy to be here. After 3 years of rejecting it, I started to learn Chinese again. It feels like home. You know, I know stuff. I know some culture, I know a little bit of language, I know how it works here in general. So it feels comfortable. I want to finish this video saying you have to trust your life. I've experienced a lot of stress coming in China for the first time, for the second time, losing my beliefs in Europe, traveling Asia, wondering what to do next, where to settle, what to do. And now I'm here and I know that I'm supposed to be here. So you just trust the process. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope to see you soon.